guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna be creating a winter nail set, and it's a pretty long video, so if you are interested in seeing how it came out, sit back, relax, get you a drink, get you a snack, and let's get into this video. Okay, all the nails have been etched. Normally I would buff each nail and apply a base coat, or I would apply, depending on how the nails feel, I will apply 2 coats of builder gel to build up the strength on them. But being that these are just nails that I'm doing for just this video, I didn't do all of that. So I'm going to apply 2 coats of the Beauty Sea Foam to the pinky nail, the ring finger, and the thumbnail. I'm only going to show you me doing 1 coat on camera, but I did 2 coats. And I was just there taking out some fluff out of the nail, and you do not want to cure that in your nail because it will show. And you want to make sure that your coats are even and thin so it doesn't bulk up your nail and change the shape and all of that. Next, I'm going to take Teddy Bear, I believe that was, with Beauty, and I'm going to put a coat, 2 coats of that, 2 thin coats of that on the middle nail and the corner nail. All the nails are being cured for 60 seconds in between the coats. Okay, now I'm sorry, I said I was going to put 2 coats of the blue of the seafoam color on there, but I forgot. I'm actually putting 1 coat, and then I'm going to put a thin coat of nail form gel, and I'm using the McCart nail form gel, and I'm going to cure that into the lamp for 90 seconds and then let it cool down before I place the full gel on it. I noticed when I let it cool down, it becomes more sticky, so that it holds onto the foil better and makes the transfer much smoother and easier. So here I'm applying another coat of Teddy Bear onto the nails, and then once the other nails come out, I'll place those in and let cure those for 60 seconds each. Place a little bit of the seafoam color onto my mixing palette, and the 2 middle nail and the ring nail, I'm just gonna draw a French tip, make those French tip nails using this color. And this brush that I'm using is a random brush. I don't remember. I got it from Amazon in a kit of with some nail foils and gems and stuff like that. So um, and I made it extra thin by cutting down some of the bristles off of the brush so that it can be a thin brush. And surprisingly, my Frenches came out perfect. I have a hard time drawing French nails, and I said I'm gonna keep trying until I get it right. But thankfully, this time I didn't have to do too much, wiping away and starting over, wiping away and starting over, and they came out pretty good, if I must say so myself. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this French, and I'm gonna use the bottles brush to fill in the middle of it and any other sides where I need to. With the liner brush, I'm going to crispen up the smile line and make sure it's the way I like it. Um, and I'm not exactly sure the length of this. It's the longest one I have. Um, so using a longer brush makes it easier for me to get the lines the way I need them to be, and the smile line the way I need it to be as well. So I'm gonna do that to this one, and once I get the smile line the way I want it, I'm gonna go ahead and cure it, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the pointer nail. And if I didn't say so, I'm gonna cure that nail for 60 seconds in the UV lamp. Here I'm just making sure that the smile line is even on both nails. Now I'm going to take this foil that I got from Madame Glam, I believe it was. This was Amazon. I ordered from Amazon a while back, but I don't think the link is no longer there. But if I could just find the foil set, I can link that at the bottom as well. And I'm going to place this foil on the pinky, the ring, and the thumbnail. And the trick with putting foil on is just rub and rub and rub and rub, so that it's on there. And a lot of times when you rub it, it comes off on its own. The foil itself, it comes away from the nail with the design already on the tip. And sometimes I'll take the tip off the stem because it gets to wobbling, and I'll just keep rubbing. And then once I get it all on there. And even if there's like little parts where there's where it feels like it's not laying flat, I'll just take my finger and I'll scratch over it and try to smooth it out as best as I possibly can. So thinking back, I didn't have to spend so much time on these because they're going to be covered up with some other stuff. So if there was an imperfection or a missing foil, it wouldn't have been seen no way. But that's one reason why also I painted the tips the color, the seafoam color, because it's close to the foil color. Whenever you're using foil, transfer foil, you want to paint the nail tip itself a color that's close to the foil that you're using, so that if there is any foil missing, you will really won't see it. It'll be camouflaged because the color that's underneath is close to the foil color. So I didn't have enough on that one piece of foil to do all three, so I got another piece, and that's what you see me here doing, putting that piece on to this nail tip. And now here comes the creative, no, ahead of myself. I am going to, yes, I'm going to base coat, put some base coat onto the pinky nail. I'm using the Model Ones base coat, and then I'm going to add in the wet layer before I cure it some glitter. This glitter is like glad I did not spill that. That would have been a disaster. I got some blue glitter. It looks like it has little flecks of silver in it, and some like a hollow. It's not hollow. It's like a white glitter with maybe hints of blue and green flakes in it. And I'm also putting some mylar flakes I got in this in my kit. I had purchased a chameleon nail kit, and I got 2 mylar containers. One has like a blue hue and the other one has like a pink hue. And the glitter I got from Dollar Tree. I got this glitter. Yeah, I got this glitter from Dollar Tree. So I am, well, when Dollar Tree was $1, before it became $1.25. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of each glitter on top of the nail and push that in and make sure it's not standing up. And then I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. And I'm going to repeat that process onto the ring nail. Just adding a thin coat of the base coat. And I'm just going to let that play out until I start back on the pinky finger. And with the mylar flakes, you want to make sure they're laying flat as possible, so that when they cure, they lay as flat as possible and they don't stick up. Now, taking the pinky finger, I'm going to encapsulate that glitter with some of the base coat and a nice thick layer so that it gets through the base coat itself. And then I have these shell like things that I got from Temu. I'm just going to break them up and place them on the nail itself. I have this one, it's like a pearl looking white pearlless one, and then I have a blue one that I'm going to break up as well and put on here too. And the trick with these is you want to try to get them as flat as possible, but because of the way the nail is shaped, they won't lay that flat. So I made the mistake of putting some on the ends when I should have kept them just straight down the middle so that it won't bulk out the nail itself. These are the blue ones I was talking about that I've also got from Temu. I have some pink ones as well. I have to use those in a different nail set. I'll probably do something like encapsulating them, or I'm not sure yet, but yeah. So take those and I'm gonna pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds while I work and do the same thing on the ring finger. Okay, now I'm going to place some more base coat on the nail to encapsulate those little shells that I placed on there. Try to get them, because they left a bit of, they're sticking up a bit on the sides, and it's a little bit rough with the glitter. And you see me holding upside down, so that hopefully I can get it to cover up those shells a bit. Then I'm going to pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure that. And here you see me doing the exact same thing, placing the base coat over that layer to encapsulate everything real good, and making sure I don't get too thick on the sides so as not to lose its shape as much. And then I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds as well. Model 1's gel that cures for 30 seconds, but I like to cure for 60 seconds just to make sure everything is cured up real good. Now I'm going to take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and acetone that I have mixed up to clean off the sticky layer of the nail. And then, like I said, it has a rough topping on it, so I'm going to take my buffer and file over it to smooth everything out. Between my buffer and my nail file, I'm using this nail buffer I got in a kit from BTR Box. They had sent me a gel nail kit, and this is the buffer. I'm finally using that buffer. And so here I was so bad out of shot on that I just cut it out. Like, I'm still out of shot, out of frame. I am so sorry about that. I'm still trying to figure out and get this camera position where I can stay in frame. But I realize it here and there, and I get back in frame. But what I'm doing here is using some alcohol inks that I mixed up and made. It's a blue alcohol alcohol ink that I made, and I'm just making like marble lines on top of what I filed, on top of the nail tip after filing it down, just making it smooth. Just using some of that alcohol acetone mixture that I got that I used to clean the nails up with to just mess with the nail till I get it to how I want it to be. And I'm set that to the side and let it dry down before I place anything on top of it. And here I'm doing the exact same thing with the ring finger. I'm cleaning it off, buffing it down, regaining to fix the shape back. And then I'm going to use the alcohol ink and thin it out till it's to my liking. So I'll just let you all watch this here. And like I said, if I go out of frame, I am so sorry. I am still trying to figure out these angles. But you see here, I'm got a little bit more of the buffing in because I stayed in the camera frame a bit better, so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Alright, I'll let this play out and I'll be back when I do something else. To take the pinky the pinky nail while I wait for the ring nail to dry and put a layer of, I think this is base coat. No, it's matte coat on both. No, what is this? Base or matte coat? Base coat on both. And I will buff it again and repeat the whole process. I pretty much repeated the whole process over again as far as the glitter and the shells, and just buffed it on down. And after I buff, each time I buff, I put the alcohol inks on. I think I might have did this one or two more times after the first initial time doing it, and then I'll put a matte gel coat onto each nail and cure that for 60 seconds. which you cannot see. I am so sorry. Guys, just bear with me. I am going to get better. Feel me. I'm using a white liner gel that I got from Temu, which is not white, and I do not like it. And I keep forgetting, one is thin. It requires you have to mix it up real good, and then still, that is no problem, but it still does not come out white. It's more or less a milky white, and that's okay if that's what I'm going for. But I was hoping to have a pure white, so I wouldn't have to, so I can use it, as a liner gel instead of having to take out the white polish and all that other stuff. But anywho, what you just saw me do there is sprinkle some, after I thinned it out how I wanted it to be, I sprinkled some glitter onto it, just on the layers because I know it still has some gel tackiness to it. And then I cured that for 60 seconds and dust off the leftover glitter. And then I added a layer of base coat, and now you see me, and then I put some more mylar flakes and some more glitter, some more mylar flakes on there, and place them into the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And then once they cure, I'll take some matte top coat and top coat the nail and place it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then I'll take some more of the alcohol inks and thin it out to where it has the thin line, to my liking, and set it aside and let it dry, and do that to the other nail, to the middle, to the ring nail. Okay, now I'm putting a layer of top coat, glossy top coat, and I'm put that in the lamp and cure it for 60 seconds. Now I'm wiping off the tacky layer, the inhibition layer off the nails, and placing a thin layer of matte top coat because I want the nude part of this nail to be matte. And then I'm gonna put that in the lamp and cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm taking top coat and I'm only gonna put it on the seafoam color because I'm going to put some glitter on the French tip part. And then I'm gonna take a mixture of this white glitter and this blue glitter and mix it up real good and to make a custom color mix. And then I'm going to sprinkle that onto the wet gel, and then I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the pointer finger. I really enjoyed making this set, but going back looking at editing the video, I see how I didn't have to add so many layers onto the pointer and the ring nail. But hey, this is the first time doing it. I like the design, came out pretty. I still like it, but next time I do this, I wouldn't add so many layers of the Mylar flakes, glitters, and the shells and the alcohol ink. So I'll probably do maybe 2 and then just stop at the alcohol ink so that it is showed through. Because with adding the glitter on top of that, you really can't see it, and it just doesn't. It didn't give me the effect that I was looking for, but it still looks nice. Now, once you take the nail out after curing, I'm going to take a brush and just brush off the excess glitter. I just poured the glitter into the dampened dish that I had and cleaned up, put the lids on because I did not want to spill that glitter. So as you see, I'm still putting on I'm doing the exact same thing I did with the other 2 nails, but I don't think I'll put as many layers on it. So I'm just gonna sit here and let you watch the whole process, and you'll be able to see it better because I'm in shot for the majority of the application or the design. So I'm gonna sit back and enjoy. And if you're still here, stay here this long, I want to thank you. And if you're not subscribed, I just ask you to hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Hit the like button, and if you're feeling like it, really like the video, add a comment. Tell me what I should do differently. And if there's any other video ideas you may like, and if you just like the set, just put a snowflake or a blue heart. It really will help my channel out a lot, help push my video out to other people who may like it, and it really lets me know that you guys like this so I can make further content. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit because I'm done with all that stuff there. And I'm just going to buff over it a little bit one more time after that last layer, and make sure everything is crisp and on the sides and smooth on top, because I'm going to do some artwork and I don't want it to be getting I don't want it to be bumpy on top. So that's what you see me doing here. And just dust off the excess, and once it's smooth, I'm going to wipe it down. Oh no, I'm sorry. Then I'm going to go back in with the not so white liner. don't know what I was thinking when I purchased this table. Probably I wasn't thinking about doing YouTube videos at the time. It's just so, the color, it's so dark and it's so hard to make everything bright because the top of it. I got it because I was thinking, our name is Paris Monet, and it's has, all vintage Paris things on there. It has the name Paris, has the little stamps, postage stamps, has the year, and I think somewhere on there it might have an Eiffel Tower. And so I was just thinking of that. I wasn't thinking of filming videos, where the top would be seen and this, that, and the other. But if, as my mom would say, as my mom would say, hindsight is 2020. So had I been thinking, I would have just got a regular table, like a white table, or more or less a white top table or something, and then so that way it wouldn't mess with the lighting. So it's just so hard to make it bright. I just feel as if I don't have enough lighting. So here, after top coating all the nails, I'm going to put a little some white on my palette here, and I'm going to create some snowflakes, some easy snowflakes, just adding a few dots, like 4 dots, and one in the middle, and then I'm just going to draw the lines to connect them, and then I'm going to also draw some little dots around to make like little stars, and then dots, other dots, little small dots, to make it seem as if there's snow falling. And then I'm going to take that same white glitter and sprinkle some on top of on the wet layer before I cure it, and then cure it for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the pointer finger and the thumbnail. But yeah, back to the table issue. So since the table, I just don't ever seem as if I have enough light, like my videos aren't light enough. So eventually I'm gonna have to get some type of white topper to go there so that the light will bounce back into the camera, so it'll hopefully make it brighter for when I do my videos, because I really want to perfect the quality of the lighting of the videos and of my pictures, so I don't have to brighten things up so much and it takes away. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna dust off the remaining glitter and continue on doing the same thing on the thumb. And just put different size snowflakes on each nail. This one here, I put a much bigger snowflake, and I just added some dots onto it because those arms was missing something. And as you saw on the ring finger, I put 2, one on the corner, one close to the side, so it wasn't really a full snowflake. It was like a half a snowflake. I'm sprinkling some of the glitter on here and pop it in a lamp and dust off the remaining glitter off of this one, the ring finger, and cure that for 60 seconds. And then the 2 French nails was missing something, so I decided to put some gems on it. I'm going to use these white, like clear gems, and I'm going to use my McCartney glue, and I'm only going to put it in the spot where I want it to be at, so I don't have to remat top the nails again. And I'm using these little, I don't know what they're called. I think they're like eyelash cleaning, like Q-tip type things, little small Q-tips, to get around the gem to take off the excess glue so it doesn't be too shiny around the nails. got everything done. So now I'm going to file the edge of the nail to make them real crisp, sharp, and perfect the shape of them. And then afterwards I'm just going to dust it off. And then when I'm all done, I will show you pics of the nails on my hand. And if you enjoyed this video, like I said, please consider, if you're not subscribing, joining the club, the family, and share this video, like and comment. Tell me what you liked about the set, what you didn't like about the set, what I can improve on, and don't forget to turn on your post notification bells and hit the like button. Here's the set all finished file, and till next time, guys.